Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of King Spawn, issue number 11, brought to you by Rated Comics. Yo, this is the most violent issue of Spawn I've read so far. Before we go into the issue, I'm just going to give a little flashback. An assault by Terry on the headquarters of the Court of Priests seems to go as planned, until Spawn shows up and delivers an ultimatum to Terry that could change their relationship forever. So now Spawn has been sitting on the throne, on the God throne, for 2 weeks. By sitting on that damn throne, it was only going to be a matter of time before he hunts again. The moment they mentioned Wanda, he knew he would do this, and they knew that he had to. Now one by one, Spawn plans on making him scream, and Tremor will be the first to fall. And the more brutal they fall, the louder they get his message. Spawn's like, shoots his gun in the air like, dude, I forgot how good it feels to hold a gun again. It's been a while. And he tells Tremor, you're going to be the next example of what they can look forward to. You think you could dig up my kids? Dig up my wife and kill kids? Apologies, they didn't dig up kids. Maybe they did. Why? Because you want off this damn earth. Is that it? Well, that's not happening. None of you are getting out of here. And Tremor's like, need to tell the Court of Priests. Spawn's like, well, freaking tell him then. Boom! Clobbers him. It's not gonna save them from me. Boom! And you're not gonna get saved from me. Boom! Clobbers him again, and Spawn is just going on a violent rampage. And Spawn goes into this monologue. They want the dead zones open, that they made it clear from the very start. But what did they do to get my attention to do that? They took the ugliest parts of my past and twisted them. It's unforgivable. With heaven, hell, and Gaia working together, they think the only choices they've given me are now to save the world or save my wife. Why can't I do freaking both? Why? So that's the game they want to play? Then I'll play that shit. And Spawn's like, am I your king now? And Tremor's like, yes. Bow to me and answer, am I your king? Damn, Spawn, you getting all. Did you eat today, brother? I mean, I know gas prices are high, but at least you got necroplasm teleportation. And then Spawn goes into it. You want to know how I found you tonight? How I knew you were here? Because I am military trained. That's why I hunt down my targets. And now the Court of Priests on the top of my shit list. And Spawn's like, and I remembered, people who thought they were powerful, they get sloppy, they get stupid like you. All that power you wield, and yet you still go back to the same shit house that you did when you were just some punk. Why? So you can show off that power and exact revenge on those who belittled you in the past, disrespected you, like that mobster son you took out to the back alley and you clobbered him. How did that make you feel? Did it make you feel more of a man when you did that? So, how did I find you, says Spawn? I followed your evil. And Spawn's like, and then all your dead friends, the one that I slayed while taking the throne, they all came out screaming at me, begging me to come pay you a visit. And all those people that he slayed come out of Spawn's internal organs and just go to work on Tremor. Spawn's like, they want to show me their loyalty to me. They want to show their loyalty to me, Tremor. And they just end Tremor right then and there. So Terry was scared at what they might do to Spawn. He knew it was a trick meant to enslave Al, but not Al. Al Simmons like, nah, if I take that God throne, it's a chance to increase my powers and to exact revenge. That's because Al, when pushed, is controlled by his emotions with the anger that's always present. The only thing is, to what degree? Terry knows this about his friend for the first few months they joined the military academy. Since he's become a Hellspawn, it's only gotten worse. Tonight, his enemies will meet that rage. Among them, Mammoth, and Spawn goes to work on Mammoth, just ends him. And Zara, Spawn goes to work on Zara and ends her too. Terry, though, has chosen a much longer view of the situation. He saw what the throne did to Spawn. Terry is curious what else it might be capable of as he looks upon the God throne, thinking maybe I can use it to bring Wanda back to life. So the military or whoever these guys are like, what the hell is that? He blasts him off the throne. Terry knows it needs to be destroyed, but before it can trick him into thinking it can bring Wanda back, like it did to Al, it's not a trick. The throne speaks to Terry, telling Terry to submit his mind to every possibility. With every word spoken, the volume in his brain becomes a louder and deafening sound, teaching, preaching, and the throne tells Terry, I will show you how Wanda returns, and you shall see how Spawn ends your world. Is he dead? Says another figure that Terry comes back from the explosion with all that information coming in. No, the men I trained are amazingly resilient. And you know, based on King issue Spawn number 5, that person is a disruptor. Jason Wynn, who trained Spawn and Terry. Blocks away, Zab runs for his life like a wild animal fleeing from its enemy, hoping he won't get eaten. As he runs, As he runs away from whatever he's running from, we can only imagine his Spawn. He snaps his finger thinking that the teleportation will open up a portal, but his teleportation's failing him. He feels it. He's weak. And then all of a sudden, he feels Spawn coming back from behind him, and Spawn shatters that finger, making teleportation impossible now. And Spawn's like, dude, I need to get more asses on the plate. But Azrael comes in, clobbers Spawn from behind. Finally, we've been awaiting your return, waiting for you to lead our resurrection or pass that mission to someone more worthier than you. And Spawn's like, really, bruh? All you know is hate. It's blinded you to everything else. And if you're not willing to see what you are, then boom, and Ray Lewis is his ass through the wall. Woo! Let's make it official. If he can't see it, says Spawn, and he gouges his eyes out. And just squeeze that eyeball just for good measure. Just squeeze it. And the creature, I don't recall who this creature is, but the creature tells Spawn, it's Wanda. You're not the only one who loved her enough to want her back. What does that mean? That means Terry. Terry rises and tries to clear the fog, still blanketing his brain as he nears the throne again. He's careful not to touch it though. There was something he saw that just does not sit well with him, but something needs to be done. So he gets to work doing what he came here for in the first place. And this creature's like, we're just supposed to let it happen. And the disruptor, Jason went underneath, is like, yes, Marana, you'll see. Admiring his work, Terry takes a step back, plants a C4 on all that chair. He's like, you shouldn't have effed with my wife. Boom! Explosion happens, blows up the Quarter Priest building and the God Throne. We warned you, Simmons. Told you to just do your duty or you lose everything and everyone you ever cared for. And that promise is just getting started. And that's where we end this issue of King Spawn, issue number 11. Dude, this has got to be the most violent and brutal Spawn I've read, in my personal opinion. But you guys let me know in your comment section below. Not to mention, this book is gangster. Spawn had all this rage and all this power. So now that the God Throne is destroyed or blown up, or presumably blown up, we don't know until the next issue. Does that mean Spawn's power goes away with it too? Love the issue. I thought it was absolute gangster, and I can't wait to read more of King Spawn. But this is by far one of my favorite issues. With that being said, link in the description if you wish to add this comic book to your comic book collection. Support the art, support the industry. King Spawn, issue number 11. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy, don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Don't forget to check us out on our other social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and whatnot, where we do online auctions and giveaways and amazing bargains and deals to be had. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.